and welcome to the Quod Orbis Continuous Controls Monitoring Platform. My name is Alistair Dixon, and over the next few minutes I'm going to take you through a quick overview of our platform, some of the value that it can offer, and some of the key features and benefits you are able to utilise if using this technology within your organisation. We have the ability to connect to any data source, wherever it exists, and extracts out specific telemetry or metrics to help you understand the effectiveness of all of your controls in near real time. When you log in, you're presented with two options of dashboards. The first one you can see here is our simple helicopter overview. This will give you a clear understanding of how your key regulations or set of KRIs or KPIs are performing at this moment in time, with some trending information to help you understand how this set of controls has performed over the previous period of time. Everything you see here is drill downable. Everything you see here has the evidence attached to it, so you can have the high level of assurance the information you are viewing here is exactly how that control is performing and your exact entire security posture that goes with that. If you would like a more controlled centric view, it will bring up a much more focused view for you. You can see within here, you have your problem area controls here. This will dynamically adjust to bring up the controls that are performing the least well at this moment in time. Or if there are specific key controls you wish to have access to, then you can pin these to the front here as well. As an example here, we have levers with unrevoked access. Further down, we have very specific metrics. These metrics here are your vulnerability coverage metric or your endpoint coverage metric, although these can be for any technology. This helps you understand exactly how effective your EDR tool, for example, is performing, and if there are any assets within your organization that do not have EDR installed upon it. On the right here, we have our ransomware dashboard, so you can see exactly how effective your controls are for ransomware. How you have this information visualized can be very specific to your role, your team, or your organization. The information can be visualized that complements your current wider security, compliance, or risk reporting. We also recognise that trending is very important to help you understand how you can increase the effectiveness of your controls over time. So here we have a set of use cases and the monthly effectiveness of these set of controls, so you can view how they are improving as your utilisation of the platform increases. Understanding all of the assets that sit across your organisation, or CASM, Cyber Asset Attack Surface Management, is a critical aspect of CCM. With the Quod Orbis platform, you have the ability to see all of the assets that sit across your organisation at any time with a live and intelligent asset repository. This information can be filtered and searched upon and visualised in any which way which supports the various elements that you need to use this information for, such as coverage metrics to understand how effective the coverage is for all your various tooling. You can then equally understand the risk score for each of these assets and drill down into each one to get a better understanding of the information that underpins that asset. What technology is installed upon it, when it was installed, when it was last seen, what vulnerabilities exist, and the information necessary for you to take the necessary action. As well as understanding this from your assets, you can also drill down into all the various identities that sit across your organisation as well. You're presented with a similar style of dashboard to be able to search and filter in any way, and equally drill into the individual identities that exist to understand the organisation charts for where that identity sits, the metadata that underpins this identity, what technology should be installed and allocated to this asset, the approvals, the permissions that they have. By combining the information you have across your assets and your identities, it can help you significantly enhance your cyber resilience and your control effectiveness, and give you the information that you need with the assurance that you need that it is 100% accurate. On the left here, you will have all of the various dashboards you have selected to have within your organisation. You can have as many dashboards as you like. They can be set around compliance regulations such as MITRE ATT&CK, NIST, PCI, or much more specific use case regulations around identity and access management or ransomware. If we click into ransomware as an example, this will bring up a dashboard to give you an exact overview of how all of your ransomware controls are performing. You've got your summary up on the top left here, and equally your figure to help you see exactly how effective your ransomware controls are performing at this moment in time. On the right here, you can see some of the metrics that make up the effectiveness of each one of your ransomware controls. We can see here that backups are not performing very well. If you drill into the backup area, it will bring up this side card, which will give you a summary level of the information to see how effective your backups are at the moment. If you expand this out, you get much more information that will require to understand why the control is performing as it is. With the trending line on the left here, the description of the backups, and equally the metadata and the control owner, which is important if you are connecting to an upstream ITSM ticketing system for automatic ticket creation when a control starts to degrade or fail. Our evidence picker here helps you see exactly how these controls were affecting over the previous day. If you drill in, it will give you every hour of every day. Within this backups control here, you can see there are 4 metrics you have within this section here. If we drill into one of these of monthly or unsuccessful backups, you can drill into this and it will very quickly take you in to give you an understanding of the exact backups which have failed, which would need your attention. This information can either be exported out from here automatically or can be connected to an upstream ticketing system, a wider GRC platform, or any business reporting tool. I hope this has given you a summary how you can go from a very high level overview of your controls or KRIs into the very specific evidence required to demonstrate to you why that control is performing as it is in just a couple of clicks. I hope this has given you a flavour of the continuous controls monitoring platform from Quod Orbis. If you'd like any further information or a more detailed understanding of it, we would be delighted to speak to you. Thank you.